morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm kind of excited. Well, just to show you what I'm doing for Valentine's Day this year. You know, this is the third year in a row. Fred and I are not going to be able to go out to dinner. And so I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm doing. No, not to get to see our grandkids or anything right now. But there's things you can do to make Valentine's special for others. And, you know, I should have done this like a week or two ago so you could see what I was doing. But I've got a couple of things I'm doing right now that I'm going to show you that is going out to all my kids and my grandkids. So every year I really do try to send a Valentine's to all of my family, and it was my kids. I've done it every year for my kids, some sort of Valentine. So I'm really disappointed because when I got to the post office with all my homemade Valentines, one of them was missing for my grandchild. And so I had to come home and, well, I mailed them last Friday, but now I have to come home and do one for the granddaughter that got lost. I don't know if it was on the way into the post office or what. But, so it gives me a good opportunity to show you this. So, you know, I kind of just went and printed out something that said this. It says blank, whoops. It says blank, you are loved. And in it, I'm going to put the name of the recipient. And that would be dear little Sonia, my darling little granddaughter, she's precocious and so smart and talented. She can dance like a real ballerina in her little purple tights. And anyway, so I just do this, and I do it in printing, even though she can't read a whole lot yet. She's only 4, but she can read some. Then I put her name there, Sonia, you are loved. Love is love is love. And that's something I want to teach my grandchildren. And it's not just about who you love, but how you love. You love in all circumstances. And it's a lesson I really want to teach my grandchildren. And then I just put, Happy Valentine's Day from Nana and Papa. That's what Fred and I go by, Nana and Papa. That's what my parents went by. And so that's what I'm doing. Love, Nana and Papa. Nana and Papa. That's so good. Okay. So then we fold it. Oh, but it's blank. But what I do is this. I'll show you the one that's already done. Now, these are laying flat like this when I mail them. I put a little heart, but look what happens. The way I've done it is I put all these hearts together and they fan them out and they get this 3-dimensional heart. And it was really kind of simple. And I'm going to show you how we do it. We start with the purple one, and I'm using this really cool glue called aqua glue. It dries quickly and it goes on so easily. So let's get that going. And you can control this glue. It doesn't spread all over. It's a gel. You can just do it right here and not worry about getting it anywhere else. You put that there. Now, I'd already folded all my hearts in half. I made one of all these colors. So then you just glue both sides of this, the whole thing, like this. Then I've been putting blue on this side, fold it in half. You put it like this. You see that? Fold it in half, and you put it like this. So there you have that, right? Now, you do this again, and you can do this as many times as you want. I saw a great little tutorial on Pinterest. You do this as much as you want. And I put the yellow here, right there, and the orange here. There we go, another layer. So you could keep going, but you know, these are little cards to go in the mail. So we just were doing the spectrum of the rainbow. And here is our red. And so you put it in the envelope like that. So when they open it up, this is what they get. A beautiful little 3-dimensional heart. I kind of let it dry like that, you know, so that it doesn't stick, just in case you missed. But there it is. There it is. Nothing on the front, but everything in the middle. And I've told you this before. Every time I do a project like this for my family, you get the opportunity of thinking about them so much. And, you know, I was going to make one for Fred, but he kind of saw them already. So it's just going to spoil the surprise. I have all these hearts left over, and I thought I would do something like this. Well, let's start with this first. This is the chairside chat here. Some of my musings when it comes to Valentine's Day. Today's also my folks' would have been their 76th wedding anniversary. They were a love story. And I've talked about them. You have to kind of go back into some of my Suriname Netties and some of my other videos. There's one about my mom on Mother's Day and one about my dad on Father's Day. They were unique. I love them so much. And they really taught me what love meant. And the thing is, you know, Fred and I have talked about this, that our love story has to be our love story. And I think that I used to maybe compare our love story to theirs. And don't we do that sometimes? We always do it with like movie stars until we find out, oh, they get divorced a lot. So we kind of quit doing that. But, well, Fred and I have been sad because we lost our Annie dog. And now I've lost a dear friend from high school just the last two days. And another friend in our faith community passed away that was just an angel. We're at that age where we start counting the years and what's left and what do we do? And it's Valentine's Day. We're supposed to be happy and fun, and well, we are. We are. But it's been a challenging year for Fred and Nettie, and we all go through things like that. Not so much to our relationship, although the ramifications of losing people and going through moves and back and forth and trying to figure out retirement and financial things, it takes a toll. So thank goodness for Valentine's Day, because instead of being all mushy and gushy like we used to be, well, that's not out of the question for us. We like to be mushy gushy and flowers and going out to dinner and all that. But sometimes what we forget to do is this. Be grateful for who we are, and especially for who we're married to. So what I thought I would do instead of a mushy Valentine's card or going to the store to get one, I'm baking heart cookies. I've got a little something going for my son and for our other housemate, Sarah. They're going to get a little Valentine's from Nettie and Fred, including I'm baking heart-shaped cookies. Well, let's put it this way. I got a half a batch box of gluten-free cookie mix. I'm going to just throw in a little bit of chocolate chips that we like a little bit better. Just throw in a little bit extra. And each one of us, including me, I'm going to make a Valentine's for myself because nobody else is going to make me that cookie. You know, you always have to have a taste test. I always taste test everything off my kids' plates and Fred's because I tell them I'm poison testing for the queen. Anyway, so what I'm going to do for Fred, besides the little cookie, and I was going to have you watch me do that, but you know, everybody knows how to make cookies. So with pen in hand and hearts, what are we grateful for? Valentine's Day is a perfect day to remember everything that the person does for you. It doesn't matter if it's taking out the garbage, things that we take for granted. A while back, when Fred and I were feeling, kind of down during COVID, and, we were isolated together for so long, there were some days, murder was on the books. Well, we didn't do that. We didn't, we don't like the sight of blood. It's never that bad. But you can't live with somebody and go through some of the trials and turmoils of the nation and everything without feeling like, who are you going to take it out on? Well, should have gone out and exercised. So we decided maybe one of the best things we could do is just every day tell each other thank you for just one thing. Sometimes it was more. And a little email in the morning. Fred was much better at it than I was. It wasn't that I wasn't thankful for him, it's just I don't get up very early. And by the time, well, you don't have to do it that way. You can do it every day. You could do it at the breakfast table or the dinner table. But thank your spouse, your significant other, for something they do, for who they are. So here we go. Fred, I love the way you love others. Thank you for being by my side when we had to take Annie to the Rainbow Bridge. Thank you for working so hard to put food on the table. Thank you for breakfast every morning. He makes me breakfast every morning. Thank you for calling your mommy and your siblings every 3 weeks so they can be a family together. Thank you for making a great cup of coffee. Well, this one isn't too romantic. He picks up the dog poop every day. I put that on purple so you can't really see it too much. It's not very romantic. Oh, I just love this. Okay. He does take the doggies for a walk. Every day. That's what kept Annie so healthy. Well, I'm going to keep going. And then, I'll dangle the finished product because it won't take much for you to understand what I did to make it work. See these little ear bulbs of mine? They're dog tags. I did them kind of as a joke when I did a video. Probably 3 years ago now. But they are kind of my special ones just for today. Wearing my beloved doggy tags that were heart-shaped. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a day of appreciation and love, not just for your family and your spouse and your boyfriend or girlfriend or your children and grandchildren. It's a day we should remember. Even though, the way St. Valentine's Day started wasn't so romantic. Don't even go there. You can go check it out. And I'm glad it's kind of evolved. Anyway, that was a little teaser, wasn't it? It really, seriously, is about being love to others every way you can and acknowledging the love of others. Yeah. Loving the world means sacrifice and kindness and acknowledgement of gifts given, whether they're financial or, service. Be of service. Be a first responder and love to others in every way you can. How better way to celebrate St. Valentine's Day? Be the light to others. Show them that love is work, love is wonderful, love is kind, love is patient. Oh. Show them your love. And always remember, Nettie loves you. Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's Day. Time to go cook my cookies. forget to show me a little love by subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, and sharing with your friends on YouTube and Facebook.